So first we have Piers Morgan convening like a five-member Gestapo panel to talk about Meghan's Harper's Bazaar photo shoot days after it happened. And now I see this thing where Megyn Kelly, who used to be a respected journalist on Fox, and then I think she went over to, I want to say, NBC before all her coworkers, basically signed a petition to get her to leave. And then she went on to YouTube and she has found some success on YouTube. But, you know, I thought for a minute there that she was sort of this serious political pundit, who follows politics and, everything going on with all of the various political candidates. But no, I'm wrong. She has the time to get on the I Hate Meghan posse slash bandwagon. I mean, she seems kind of like old. Maybe she's not that old, but she seems old. You know how some people are old, but they seem young, and some people are young and they seem old. She seems old, way too old to be a mean girl, although I guess mean girls are born and they die mean girls. So maybe that's not even a sensical statement, but she just seems too old for this somehow, Um, Even though, I guess people like Piers Morgan, they're still, he's her age or older, but somehow Megyn Kelly just seems too old for this. But anyway, she's short circuiting, as is Piers Morgan and all the rest of them. Still, you can hear the sort of like static and the sound of her circuits just shorting over Meghan's photo shoot in Harper's Bazaar. I wonder why that hit them so hard. That really hit them hard. It whacked them in the face. And they just started getting their Gestapo together and just like ganging up about it and really just going off about it. They're just crashing out. That's a new term, you guys, crashing out. I've heard it a few times, and it's definitely very American. The Americans, it's crashing out. She's like crashing out about Meghan's Harper's Bazaar photo spread. I guess she feels, it's sort of how I see it with all of them behaving like this, is that they feel that Harper's Bazaar should have done the photo spread on them. So you can see a Megyn Kelly thinking she deserves a photo spread in Harper's Bazaar, can't you? I mean, she's young, but she looks old, and she seems old, and she reads old, but she is young enough. She's not 60, right? Or 70, and even then, right? But so she's, still young enough, and she's got some success on YouTube. And so she probably feels that she deserves, an expose. And why give it to Meghan when they haven't offered it to her? And she's just crashing out. She's just short circuiting. She's just going out of her cotton picking mind about it. And of course she's ripping it apart. It's like a woman scorned, hell hath no fury. And listen, I don't know how to appease these people. I see what's happening. It's sour grapes, it's sore loser manship, and they can't get rid of it. It grows, it metastasizes, as time goes on, it doesn't heal, because especially because Meghan didn't perish, she didn't collapse, she didn't run hiding under a rock. She just keeps going out there and just, you know, exposing them for what they are each time she does it, because they just lose their minds a little bit more every time. You want to talk about short circuiting and crashing out. I mean, they lose their cotton picking minds a little bit more every time Meghan so much as breathes. You know what I mean? And so you kind of just at this point have to, I mean, unless they go really far and go into defamation territory, they are funny in a way. Like, they're funny, but they're not funny. But they just kind of, yeah, they're funny. You kind of have to just laugh when you see like grown, people like this who are supposed to be busy. She's supposed to be busy, and she has the time to do this. Meghan, on the other hand, is not talking about Megyn Kelly. So it says that no matter what they try to say about this, Meghan is the important person here. She is the VIP here because they are the ones who know her, who see her, and who talk about her. She's not talking about them. She doesn't see them. She doesn't care about them, you see. And so I think that, first of all, I don't think she watches. She has said that her husband watches some of this media, but she does not. So it's like she's never going to see it, so it doesn't even matter. But on a certain level, a short circuiting Megyn Kelly is funny.